Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing out there? How is everybody doing for a Thursday? Well, we're trucking right along. Won't be long before it's got another few hours. One more day before Friday, and time to relax, right, guys, ladies? Uh, we'll make it. We always do. We will make it. Just keep trucking along, right? Anyway, guys, I'd like to talk about this particular knife here that's in front of us because it's super, super underrated. Doesn't get talked about very much at all, and I just can't figure out why. No videos on it really, and it's just a beast of a knife. Um, it is just a super, super great EDC knife. On the bigger size, if you like to tote around the bigger blades, which I do from time to time. I like them all. Depends on the mood I'm in. So that's why I have to have a variety of knives in my collection. Because at any given time, I could be in the mood to carry a sword in my pocket. And other times, I just want to carry a little Victorinox. But that's how I roll. I want to talk about this particular knife here because it is just great. I try to, I mean, what you guys take from what I say is fine. I don't, I'm just trying to put out um, what I feel in all the experience and all the years I have been in this hobby. The only thing I could do is give you my opinion, and I mean, not for nothing, my opinion is pretty gosh darn good because I mean, if you don't get it by now, all the years of being in something or doing something, then you'll never do it. So I got plenty of years under my belt. So if I say a knife is pretty good or whatever, I mean, for the most part, it probably is. I mean, it probably is good. Um, but I have been carrying this knife around with me for a while now. I've reintroduced it to the EDC rotation, and man, I'm just so glad I broke this thing back out again because it is just a. You know how I get, guys. Don't make me get all crazy and overboard because I do this with my knives because I'm so passionate about knives, and when I turn this camera on and when I get a good knife in hand, I just get a little out of hand. I've been known to get a little out of hand. So I try to stay within I try to control myself the best that I can. But anyway, this is the Boker Lateralus. Okay, it's the Boker Lateralus. It's in D2 steel. It's a frame lock flipper. And the maker name on this is JB Stout. Now, if you follow custom makers, you would have heard of this guy before. Great knife maker, JD Stout. As a matter of fact, okay, yeah, there it is right there, Stout. There's his name on the back right there. D2 blade. There's the number, model number. It's got a look at that fuller on it, that blood groove, whatever you want to call it. Stone washing is to perfection. Like I said, frame lock flipper. Um, uh, G10 scales. Let's take a look at that G10 scales. Look how nice that G10's done. Pretty decorative, isn't it? Let's just get a look at it. Jimping is done nicely. Really nice. They give you enough room here for the purchase. You know, you could get your whole thumb on it. Sometimes they just give you a little bit. That ain't going to do nothing. But they really give it to you here on this one. But what makes this knife so special is, look how thin this knife is behind the edge. Guys, this is one of the sharpest knives I have in my collection. As far as cutting, oh my God. It comes to to like almost a 0 degree. Guys, it's good. I mean, it is so good. Um, Look how nice looking this knife is. I mean, come on. That fuller is just handsome. Now, I didn't even get to the most important thing. Well, not really the most important thing, but it gets better with this knife. Watch this. Bink. Guys, the action on this knife is so superb. Let's do it. I'm telling you, it has got to be one of the best actions that I have on any of my knives in the collection. I didn't look lately. I think this knife is coming in at 70. I think it might be 60 or 70. You guys could check it on Blade HQ or wherever your favorite retailer that you do business with. But I am just trying to tell you guys, this has got to be one of the best budget blades out there. Now, see, I don't really consider this a budget blade. Most of you do. Once you get up into that 60, 70, pushing that $100 mark, this isn't a budget knife to me, man. This is not. This is a purchase. This is a, you know, save up a little coin and get it. This ain't just a run out and buy knife for me. But I'm just saying, guys, this knife is just the action on this thing. I mean, after carrying this, now I've had this knife for quite a few years. This has been in the collection for quite a few years. I did not just acquire this. And this knife has been carried a lot. This knife has been carried a lot. And over time, the action has gotten better. Now, after use, I mean. But this thing is to the point where it is dialed in. I just love it, man. I love a knife with a fuller on it. Don't it just look, don't it make a knife that much better? Let's just say you were looking at this knife without the fuller. Don't you think it'd be just normal? Or this adds so much character to the knife. Just that little groove there, don't it? It just does something for me, man. It really does something for me. But like I said, frame lock. See where it's locking up? Just perfect where you want it to lock up. Easy access. See how they dug it out right there? See, they even showed you that, guys. You could tell it's a good knife because they went that extra step and they grooved it out right there for your finger. So when you get your finger in there, there's no missing it. Then you could just slide it over, bink. And if you guys could feel how smooth this knife is, like I always say, you would not be walking to your mail to Blade HQ. You'd be running to order this piece. It's that good of a piece, I'm telling you. Like I said, guys, I can't. You guys don't have to take my advice and run out and buy every single knife. I don't do that to people neither when I watch the videos. But I'm just saying, if this is something, it's on the bigger size. If you like a bigger piece to carry around, this is your guy. And you're in the market for not spending a lot of money, this is it, man. I mean, there's not much more to be said. It's indeed to steel. Also, I was thinking about putting a nice patina on this blade. I was going to dip it in some vinegar and get that blade nice and dark. What do you guys think about that? I love those dark blades, man. When it comes acid washed and acid dipped, I like that look, that dark look on the blade. But man, it fires out. Listen to it fire. Hold on. Man, it's right out there. Look at the flipper tab, guys. Let's take a look at the flipper tab. Here's the flipper tab. It's not jimped, okay? But it's sitting in the position where you could just see how it's arched right there. It comes up, and then your finger is right there. See where your finger got? And it's just, hello, comes right out of there. But I mean, like I said, guys, this is a great piece. I've been carrying this around with me for the past few days, and I am loving it, man. I'm loving it. It feels good, man. It's a bigger piece, man. It's a bigger knife. It's a decent sized knife, and it hits all the marks for me. So, you know, Boker Boker's Boker. I'm a fan of Boker, guys. I really am. All my traditionals. I mean, my traditionals with Bokers are right up there with GEC. If you get a good quality Boker from Solage in Germany, the quality is just as good as GEC. Just as good as GEC. So, I don't know. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think about this piece. This is the Boker Lateralus, man. The good old Lateralus. Hasn't been reviewed. I don't know. Nobody likes it, I guess. I don't know why. I can't, you know. All right, guys, listen. I'm not going to keep you, so I just wanted to show you that piece. And if you could, let me know what you think about that down there in the comments. Well appreciated. Guys, it's a crazy world out there. Please be careful. This is Pete saying, yo, stick with me. We'll see you on the next one. All right, guys, ladies, shake her easy.